Cozy How To, your place for a snuggly warm learning experience. This is PowerPoint 2010 lesson number 5, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to apply a theme versus a template. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you want to do is go to File, and then click on Open, and you want to open Cozy How To file number 1, and click Open. And once you have that file open, let's go ahead and click on the Designs tab in the navigation menu bar, or the ribbon. And when you click on that, you'll be presented with the different themes that are available for your PowerPoint presentation. If we place our cursor over any of these themes, you'll see that in our slide pane that the presentation changes accordingly. And typically the things that are going to change in your PowerPoint presentation are things like the color of your fonts, the size, the styling, and the background. Okay? So basically it's just dealing with the visual appeal of your presentation. So I'm going to go to the far right, and I'm going to click on this down arrow, and you'll notice when I place my cursor over this down arrow that it says row 1 of 3, because there's a total of 3 rows available of design themes. So if I press down, you'll see that it goes to the second row. If I press it again, it goes to the third row. But I'm going to click to the second row, and I'm going to choose the first theme that's available by left clicking on it. So that's the basics of applying a theme to your PowerPoint presentation. So let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to choose the Save option. And that's going to overwrite our existing presentation. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what a template looks like in a PowerPoint presentation. So let's go to File and then select New. So when you go to New, you're going to look for an option within these templates. I'll choose Calendars. And if I click on Calendars, it brings up the folder that says Other Calendars. And if I left click on that, I'm presented with different calendars. I'm going to choose Project Planning Calendar. And I'm going to click Download over here on the right hand side, and it's going to download that template so that I can use it in PowerPoint. And you'll see that it opens up a new presentation, and we now have a theme, or a template theme. I guess that's a better way to put it so that you don't get it confused. We have a template theme that is focused on project planning, and therefore we have a calendar here that's going to allow us to enter information. So let's say for week 1, we wanted to focus on creating basics for PowerPoint. So maybe you wanted to cover the basics for PowerPoint for your project planning for the first week. And then maybe in this week you want to do some testing. And maybe you have some tests that you'll have people take to make sure that they're understanding the basics of PowerPoint. So a template is really something that's going to help you solve a specific task at hand, whereas a theme is going to change more so the visual appeal of your presentation. And when you're starting a template in PowerPoint, you notice that it didn't overwrite our existing presentation. It started a new document. So it's important that you understand when you're applying a template, it's going to start a new PowerPoint presentation, and it's going to lay the whole foundation for your PowerPoint presentation, whereas a theme can be applied to an existing PowerPoint presentation that you already have open. And you'll notice in our slide tab here that we have multiple slides for this PowerPoint presentation. And if we click on any of these slides, it'll show us in the slide pane what it looks like in full view mode. Okay, so a template really lays out the whole foundation, whereas a theme just changes the visual appeal of your existing presentation that you have open. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, definitely leave a comment. And thanks again for watching Cozy How To Tutorials, your place for a snuggly warm learning experience. Have a great day.